funktioniert so? Okay. Good. Just need to check. It should come up. Yeah, okay. It's the mode that's coming. Okay, perfect. You ready? Okay. Then 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so hi everybody. It's me again. This was rather sudden. I'm going to show you Hollow Knight. It's a Metroidvania-like game that came out in March. In February. Sorry, made by Team Cherry. And Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania-like game with a beautiful hand-drawn art style and amazing music. And what I'm going to show today is the so-called 90% glitchless run. And in 90% glitchless run, you mostly have it's mostly a technical run. You need quite some knowledge about the bosses and what their attacks are, because Hollow Knight has not only those Metroidvania-like gameplay that you know, where you need to grab items so you can advance into new areas and stuff. You also have this Dark Souls mechanic that leaves behind a shade when you are dying. So you need to grab this one and to get your money, the geo, back. The reason why I'm jumping right now is because at a certain point you're entering Dirtmouth, and when you're entering Dirtmouth, you slow down. So by jumping, I keep the acceleration, and I can advance through the town rather fast. So on my way to my first boss, I'm going to collect exactly a bit above 50 geo, because we need to unlock a stack station, which works as a fast travel within the game. And things that I'm collecting here is the money. It's called Geo in-game. So, as I was already talking, we are going to collect a couple of items or abilities on our way in the 90% run to reach new areas, to fight enemies a bit faster. One of those will be the so-called Desolate Dive, which we're going to upgrade later, but I will talk about this a bit later when we're coming to this point. So now I'm going to unlock the stack station here. For a fast travel, we need this later. But right now I'm going to make myself on my way to our first boss, the so-called Force Knight. At this point, shout out to Team Cherry, which made an amazing game here. It was a Kickstarter game with a lot of backers, and it turned out a really, really lovely game. So if you like Metroidvania games, you should definitely check this one out. So this is Force Knight now, and I'm going to pressure Force Knight rather hard because I try to kill him as fast as possible, so I'm going to pressure him here. I'm going to heal now because I have the time. So we have exactly 3 rounds, then he's doing this move again. And after this, he's going to break the floor, drops down, and it's the end of him. So that was our first boss, Force Knight. Going to pick up the city crest here, which we will need later to access an area. And on our way to our first ability, we're going to grab this chest, which contains exactly 200 geos, because there will be an item that we need and several stack stations for fast traveling. And I'm going to collect a total of 2,400 or around 2,400 geo, 2,500 geo for one, buying the lantern, which costs me 1,800 geo, and for several stack stations I already mentioned.
We have a donation.
Go ahead.
$15 by Anonymous. Greetings to all in chat and the whole team supporting this event. Have a nice time and an awesome run.
Thank you. So this is our first ability that we're going to grab, which opens up a new way for us after we did this little tutorial here for the Vengeful Spirit. So Vengeful Spirit is you could say a straightforward blast that you do. And the reason why I need this shot is this guy. Because if you're getting too close to him, he's closing up and you cannot hit him. So you need the Vengeful Spirit to actually do damage to him. And he's blocking one area that we're going to advance to now. And that's why we need this ability for. Ah, dang it. Accidentally docked him. So we also got a charm, which we're going to equip, the Soul Catcher. That allows me to gather more soul energy. Soul energy is the thing we need for using abilities. And this charm lets me gives me more souls upon striking an enemy. So I'm going to collect some soul here on my way to the next area, because it's faster to collect it here than wait for this armadillo, or whatever I want to call it now, to spit out his little minions, because you need exactly 4 shots to kill him. So I'm going to collect 3 shots, a soul worth for 3 shots, and then wait for him to spit out his minion. So we're now in Green Path, the second area where we're coming to. And we're going to grab the next ability here, or let's rather say it an item, which enables us, or gives us the ability to dash. So I'm going to, next thing will be a little setup so we can shorten up the way that you usually have to take. The thing is that you can boost yourself or repel. Ah, dang. Now the button didn't work. You can repel yourself off from enemies and give yourself a little boost. Okay, and there we go. So by doing this, I can access this area earlier than when you normally come to. So I'm going to use this as a stepping stone, you could say.
We have another donation.
Go for it.
Kein Santezuken gives $1 and says, I will add $1 more per each Umu cycle. You know what to do, man.
Ah, dang it. The pressure. This was rather unfortunate now. Because I need full soul for a little mid-boss coming up. So I'm going to collect some soul. I had to heal. Because he was standing rather close to the edge, so... Okay, that's good. But he's hiding there, pretty obvious. So I'm going to blast him 3 times. And that's it. So we're on our way to the next boss fight. Again, a boss fight that I rather pressure on. It will be Hornet. And the thing is, if you pressure her, you can kill her really, really fast. You will see in a second. And from there, we're going to get the dash ability. Ah, dang it. Got to heal now. There we go. I'm now going to quit out of the game. As you remember, I was sitting on this bench where I equipped my charm, and by quitting out and going in again, I'm going to warp myself back to this point, and I'm able to skip the cutscene. But I still have the MOTHWING, the moth cloak, and I can dash. So. So next we're going to grab another ability that we need. It's this, which lets us climb the walls. So that's the next one. Going to grab. Not spoiling everything for the names, so you have accidentally didn't press the button for the dash. You can't dash in there, so that's what I just missed. Sometimes still keeps happening that I'm accidentally go right 1 level too early. I don't know why this is happening to me, why I'm always forgetting about this, but it usually happens. I don't know, 3 times when I've done some practice runs, I usually forget, oh wait, I have to go right later. Almost goes. So we're now arriving in MANTIS village, where we will grab our Next ability. And that's a Mantis Claw. Going to grab some soul here now, just in case something is happening. Shouldn't be anything right now. So, next stop will be City of Tears. We're going to grab our next spell, soul spell. And this will be our main source of damage for the rest of the run. We're going to upgrade it once afterwards, but Desolate Dive and later called Descending Darkness will be our main source of damage. There will be one area I hope that we can get past through, get through as smooth as possible, but because the area, the Hollow Knight runners, know this notorious area that is coming up, can be rather unpleasant if you are unlucky, because there's a certain kind of enemy that literally doesn't care and warps right into your face. And there are a bunch of those in one room, and that can escalate really quickly. I'm going to create myself a nail upgrade here now, because it doesn't need any components, and it's a little damage boost for myself too, so I can kill those, kill the bosses a bit faster. So I'm going to upgrade my nail here, weapon that he's carrying on the back. And again, with a quit out, I'm going back to the bench because I need to go the way that is right below the elevator that we used before. So we still have our nail upgrade even though we quit it out. And so we're going to open the door down here because later we need to get here and sell some items so we have enough money for all the stack station and the lantern that I mentioned. Also, the reason why I'm going into the menu sometimes when I'm falling is when you go into the menu, you can use the menu everywhere where you go and everywhere where you stand. It has the nice side effect that you're dropping faster when you do this, when you fall down. Okay, that's what I It was okay. Okay. Soul Sanction. Send me all your luck, people. That went rather well. It's the first part. The interesting part is coming up soon. Okay, I was a bit... I did take the safety one because I want full health for this now. For what's coming up now. Okay, so far so good. Ooh. This can be this section that I've just passed through can escalate really quickly, and it is pretty much 80% the area where runs are getting killed. Bit too early. And with this, we're getting descending desolate dive. I'm going to heal myself up real quick. We're going to grab another chest up here, which contains 380 GU again. Okay, got them all. This is one of the items I'm going to grab now, the Hollow Nest Seal, which we're going to sell later. Heal once, because there's a not so comfortable area again. There are a lot of places right now. Okay. accidentally screwing around just now. I missed that one jump. There we go. Soul Sanctum until Descending Darkness is. There are a couple of areas where there can be some nasty platforming tricks or enemies that can kill the run. So I'm taking extra caution now for this. So we can go through these areas as smooth as possible. So we're going to grab another charm now, and not by dropping down here. We're going to buy another charm now and grab our last two abilities. Oh, yeah. 360 no scope me. So we're going back to Forgotten Roads now with the fast travel. And going to grab a charm that upgrades our spells by 1 level. So normally, I hope I'm correct now, normally my Desolate Dive, not the Desolate Dive, but the Descending Darkness that we're going to grab later has a damage of 80. And with the Shaman Stone that I'm going to grab now, we will have 88, if that's correct. I hope this was correct now. Because since it was rather sudden, I don't really have my notes with me now. And that was a mid-boss. Ah, almost perfect. So this little guy here will open up the shop in Dotmouth as soon as we go up again, and he will sell us the lantern. This lady here will sell us the Shaman Stone. Again, quitting out to be back to Forgotten Roads a bit faster, to shorten up the way. Also, I'm going to grab some soul here because Desolate Dive isn't only for damage, but it again opens up a new way for a new area for us. So you can, as you soon will see, destroy rubbles that are on the ground or that are shaking, so grounds that are shaking, you could say. Like you see now. And these can be destroyed by Desolate Dive. So that brings us to Crystal Peak, where we're going to grab ourselves the Charge Dash. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. We got the good RNG with placing. Thought I could do it. Okay, it's going to be a close one. There we go. Heal quick. There we go. Nice. The thing is that you can bounce off items too, and you can reach areas where you normally would need to double jump to. So that's a good, nice side effect. And if you do it correctly and do it at the highest point, you can go to these areas. The same as I did with that one enemy to shorten up the green path way. And with Crystal Heart, we gain the ability to charge dash. We're there again heal because there's one last nasty section coming up where I have to go through literally blind because we don't have the lantern at this point. I always free this one little body here. Okay. Nice. And that's our upgrade of Desolate Dive, which will upgrade to Descending Duck. There's one more item that we need. The so-called Dream Nail, which is needed to so we are able to reach the last boss of this any % run. Because we have to, as you see, it's some kind of dream area. I don't want to spoil the story or anything, because there's a lot of lore going on. But you could call it a dream area, and you can reach these only with the Dream Nail. Off we go. Out of order. I think that should be okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this first try. Ah, so close. I was already up there, but I accidentally pressed the charge button. Ah, okay. Come on. Plain nice. There we go. You need to be really precise with this jumps. Are you real? Oh, come on. Of course they're blocking me now. I need to go to the bench up there. Well, that was rather unfortunate. Going to switch to Shaman Stone now. And grab go down here. If I would allow myself not getting hit so much, I wouldn't be so tense right now. It's really nice that Team Cherry actually did their own language for this game too, which they used those bugs.
Våre son Gian velmi arket. Opal. Velmi arket. Velmi arket. Helma Delker.
Again, quitting out to get back to the bench. Move, please. Of course. Okay, so upcoming next is one of the harder fights in the N% run, because there is some kind of RNG what they're using, and I need to react really fast sometimes. The so-called Watcher Knights. But to shorten it a bit up, I'm going up here and drop down the chandelier. So I have one less to fight. Okay, wish me luck. Come on. Ah, come on. Whew. Okay, calm down. Ah, dang it. Okay, I need to play this a bit careful now. Okay, the last one. There we go. Another chest. And now we have all the money we need. The rest of the run. Going to quit out here again to skip the cutscene. So there are two more of those that we need to bring down. So, but first we're going to grab our last item for this run, and that will be the lantern. And then there will be the a pretty, we could say a bit kind of tricky skip that I need to do. Shout out here to the whole Hollow Knight community for putting so much effort, and the team, and of course Team Cherry, establishing us this route that we have because we have several categories already going on. And also a big shout out to Oru, who did a ton on routing this one and has a huge part on this. You can see him at HDQ with another Hollow Knight run, and with their Hollow Knight run, because he's the world record holder right now. So shout out to him too. And he did a really amazing job by pressing the time down to where it is right now. Okay, let's see if we can do it first try. Or fast. The next thing I'm going to do is a little, as I already said, a kind of tricky one to do. Shout out to Megalore for finding this. And maybe I don't get hit so many times, then I could actually go there with health. I need to be careful because those explode. I don't want to fall down into the spikes by getting pushed off. Okay. Let's see. Jump away. Come on. Play nice. Yes. Fell down. The thing is, with because we're doing the ESA skip, I don't actually have. You normally get an item where you are resistant against the acid that's in the water, but since we skipped this one, I need to be careful. But I'm just going to grab some soul here for the boss that's coming up, and yeah, I need to be careful not to drop into the acid. Why don't I use my charge dash? Okay, so next up is Umu. Let's see how many cycles I need. You can do this if you're lucky and don't push him away. You can do this with one cycle too. I saw people doing it, so that's going to be a. The next one should do it. There we go. Well, Ken, your turn. Again, quitting out for the to skip the cutscene. So there's one more of those dreamers that we need to take down, and then we are already off to the final boss of the 80% run. Dashing through without a worry. And then the reason why I need the lantern is the next area that's coming up, because you have to, if you don't have it, you would need to pass through. Ah, dang. Accidentally. Oh, come on, not now. Stop the memes. Okay. Why do I keep falling down? I don't get this. Okay, slow now. Oh, come on. Stop. There we go. Wow. What the? Okay, that's not good. I need to be really careful now. Okay, we're safe. Because now I can actually heal up. Whew.
So, do you remember how many Umu cycles you had?
I think it was 4 or 5.
Yes, it was 4. So your friend Santetsuken had to donate $4, saying, "For Umu cycle, please hand over your speedrunner license."
Okay. After this run, I will send it back. Okay, so this is pretty much the reason why I need the lantern, because it can be really tricky to do this without the lantern. Because there are a lot of spikes and traps going on down. Well, that's rather unpleasant. Waking up after the hangover. Nice. Ah, not here. Just going to heal myself a little bit up here. Because we're pretty much at the end and I don't want to risk it now. Going to skip this one. Wrong button. Whew. And went actually really well. So now we are on the way to the final boss of the 90% glitches one. So let's see how this one is going. That one hits rather hard. Was close, rather too close for me, for my taste. But we're through. Do rest here real quick. Tension is rising. Back to that mouth. There we go. So last boss of 100% glitches, Hollow Knight. I have the problem that I don't know why, but I tend to charge into those shots all the time. Second phase, or third phase, if you want to be precise. So I'm going to heal up because it don't do a lot of damage here when he's doing this. Oh, no. I'd rather heal myself right now than risk it here. He's rather hurt already, so it's almost done. Not now, not now! No! Ah, I was too close. That was already the end. And I was standing too close. I thought he's doing that. Ah. Oh, come on, not now. Not at the Hollow Knight. And I forgot to... yeah. Ah, damn. Dang. Ah, come on. Why do I have to screw this one up now? Come on. This hurts. The first one was so good. And why do I misinterpret all the attacks right now? I don't know why I'm able to precisely always run into this attack. I still haven't figured it out why I'm able to run right into this attack so precisely. Come on. And that's... it could have been finished so long ago. Okay, calm down now. I was even practicing it before, and I was able to do it first try. But yeah, marathons, just marathon things. I don't know how I'm able, why I'm as able to do this, to hit it precisely every single time. There we go. Yeah, that was Hollow Knight. It could have been, honestly, in this place it would have been a PB if I wouldn't have screwed up the last boss. So yeah, the run was actually rather solid, but yeah, the last boss just, yeah. Marathon things. So I hope you liked Hollow Knight. Thank you. It was rather sudden, all the thing, but I hope you enjoyed it. And again, huge shout out to Team Cherry to provide us with such a high quality game. And if you like Metroidvania game, you should definitely check this out, because this pretty much was only 22% of all the things that you can collect and everything in this game. There are much more bosses and many more endings to this. So a huge shout out to the Hollow Knight community, Speedrun, and everyone who's just playing it. Huge shout out to the devs. And you're going to see this run again at HDQ with Oru, world record holder. So thank you, everybody, and have a nice ESA Germany going on.
Yeah, and I want to thank him really quickly again that he was able to jump in. We were quite ahead. And yeah, thanks again for jumping in and doing the run, Firepaw. Thank you. And yeah, we're going to set up now for the next run. Next run is going to be Fast Racing Neo. It's going to be also pretty cool, so stay tuned.